Okay, today is day 3. I wanna finish up talking about the fig tree and hypocrisy a little bit, and then the actual treat of the day is podcast episode 12, where I interview a sweet Catholic friend of mine about some of the Catholic traditions around, Easter. All right, finishing up the talk, about the fig tree. So, Jesus cursed the tree yesterday. When they came back today, the tree is dead. It's totally withered and died. And if you look all around, there's a lot of different interpretations of this. And I'm just going to tell you two of my favorites real quick. One thing I liked is somebody said somewhere that everything that Jesus did up until this point was positive. Like he was healing things. He was um basically healing everything. This is the first time that he actually does the opposite and kills this tree. And someone was saying that it was kind of cool that he did this in front of the disciples to show them that he had all power over people, nature, everything. So when things are going to go bad in the next few days, I think he wants them to know that he could kill the people who are trying to kill him. He could have this not happen, but as we're gonna see, he knows this is what has to happen. So, I thought that was kind of an interesting interpretation. Another one, which I think is probably the most prominent, is it's about hypocrisy again. This tree looks good, it looks like it should be all nourishing, and then when you get there, it's not. And just like when he gets to town this day, during Holy Week, he is bombarded by these scribes and they are the biggest hypocrites of all. And he's saying, I don't like hypocrites. And one of the things he says to him is he says, woe unto you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites, for ye are like unto whited sepulchres, which indeed appear beautiful outward, but are within full of dead man's bones and of all uncleanliness. Now, for some of you younger people, if you don't know, a sepulcher is a place where bodies are put. Some people bury them in the ground. Some people, back more in the olden days, would put the bodies in these sepulchers. Ah, so it looks really pretty from the outside, but inside, ugh, it's all full of dead man's bones. And so Jesus was saying, like, look the part, people. Be who you say you're going to be. And it's so important that we aren't hypocrites, that we don't show ourselves to be one way when really we're completely opposite. So that was some good information about the fig tree and the way that he expects us not to be hypocrites. So maybe in your life, look, is there anything that I could be doing that's hypocritical? And if so, let's fix it. All right, in these couple days, Tuesday and Wednesday, Christ was giving his last sermons. He was telling some of the last things that he wanted people to know. And he talks about the 10 virgins, he talks about the parable of the talents, he points out the hypocrisy in the widow's mite and how all these people just keep judging and how we need to not judge. So go look at some of those with your family, go through them. There's a lot of really important stuff the Lord taught in his last 2 days on the earth. But the most fun about day 3 is that I interviewed this sweet Catholic lady I met on a plane named Ashley, and I talked to her about her faith and some of the things that Catholics do around Easter that are really cool. So please go over and listen to that. I think you'll really enjoy it. And tomorrow I have a fun one. It's just Easter cultures and traditions around the world. So check in tomorrow for that.